Hey, good morning, property masters. I'm just coming back from a workout and wanted to share some thoughts here because, we work out to exercise our body and to maintain a certain type of fitness level, or we've got a weight loss goal or what have you. But there's an end game to working out, and it reminded me why we work. As property managers, we work hard and we work long hours and we work on complex projects and we manage teams and manage tenant satisfaction, and we have an awful lot of spoon feeding of our service delivery to a lot of mouths to feed when it comes to the work that we do. But why do we work? I mean, do we work so we can work more, or do we work so we can get better at what we do, so we can climb the ladder, ascend, if you will, up the our career ladder? Or do we work because we want to create a better life for ourselves and for our children, for our families? There's a number of reasons why we work, but probably uh, the least relevant is so you get to work more. I mean, there's no reason or reasonable reason to practice the definition of insanity by doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So you don't work so you can do more work. Now, work provides a certain amount of compensation, sure. So there's value in what we do. We exchange our toil for currency that helps us create a particular lifestyle, a standard. Um, we work often because the uh, the role of a property manager is like the mayor of your own city, so you kind of get to fulfill the expectations of your constituents, so to speak. Um, you get to navigate the laws and regulations and ordinances of the area. You get to play politics. So there's a certain amount of power that is received, and control, or at least perceived control, that comes from what we do. But I think deep down, if you ask yourself, if you haven't done it in a while, it's probably worth asking yourself, why do you work? What is it that um, gets you to the office and become effective in what you do? And so, if it's a dream, if it's an aspiration, if it's something that you can recognize when you're there, when it's been achieved, like an end result, it's worth plugging back into. And when you do, when you actually can align that particular goal, that particular dream, that particular vision with your day to day, then guess what? It's no longer work. You are just performing roles that you love because it helps other people and helps create experiences for them and puts a smile on their face, and in turn it puts a smile on your face. So I challenge you this week to be thinking about why it is you work as a property manager, and you might find wonderful nuggets of wisdom in your own interpretation of that particular question. So, why do you work? And is it work, or is it doing what you love? My father once said, "Why would you ever want to retire if you're doing what you love?" And I can't argue with that. As a matter of fact, I don't want to argue with that. As a matter of fact, I don't want to retire because I love my work as a property manager, but I love even more coaching other property managers how to transform their work into play. Turn their vocation into their vacation. So that's it. My nuggets of the day, my question of the week. Why do you work? And if it's to fulfill a dream, then plug into that particular dream and really understand how it is what you do on a day to day is helping you get closer to that particular dream. Now, if you want help, if you want to understand, a lot of people come to me and said, I just don't know my purpose. I need to know my purpose. I need to know my passion. I need to get clear on what it is. Well, there is a way. It's a very, very useful, proven step-by-step process that in 30 minutes or less, you can identify exactly what makes you tick, exactly what you're committed to, exactly what your purpose is at this stage in your life. And they change over time. Your purpose changes over time. And it's called plugging in your highest values, discovering your highest values. And if you need help with that, please go to my website, valuesdrivencoaching.com/call. And let's book a time and we can walk through it. That way you can align all of your efforts and not get to the end of your day exhausted, but actually exhilarated from knowing that your efforts from the day were in exact and proportionate alignment to your dream. So let's dream big and let's get aligned. That's it, my friends. Skip Erskine here, Values Driven Coaching. Have a wonderful week, my dear, dear property masters.